Hello everyone. Bonjour à tous. I welcome you to the French desk. I hope you are taking good care of yourselves. You are keeping yourself hydrated. You're eating healthy and I hope you're studying well. So today I am bringing to you the second part of our lesson 5. In the previous class, we had covered the conjugation of avoir and we learned some new vocabulary, right? So today, let's begin with a new topic. Before that, let's quickly revise the conjugation of avoir. Avoir is an important verb in French, which means to have. So both avoir and être, these are important verbs. So now let's learn its conjugation. If you have not seen the previous video, I advise you to do that before moving on to the next part of this chapter. So avoir means to have. So whenever I want to say I have or you have, he has, she has, or we have, they have, I would make use of conjugations of avoir. So j'ai, tu as, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, and il, elle, ont. So this is the conjugation of avoir. I hope you have memorized this conjugation and you should put at least 5 stars in your notebook to mark or emphasize on its importance in your exam and also in the language that you're learning. Okay, so now, combien de livres as-tu? Okay, sorry. Combien de livres avez-vous? So, you can see we have made the use of avoir here, which form vous avez, which means you have plural. So when you are talking to more than a single person or you're talking to an elder, you will say vous avez, which means you have. So here they're asking a question, combien de livres avez-vous? So combien de, you can add this to your vocabulary. Combien de is an expression which means how many or how much. So anywhere you see combien de, it means how much or how many depending upon the noun. Whenever there is a noun that can be counted, it would mean how many, and otherwise it would mean how much. So combien de livres, livre you know means books. So combien de books avez-vous? Combien de livres avez-vous? So here, this is another topic which I will be teaching you later, the construction of interrogative sentences. So you should not get into the details of that. You should just see that avoir is being used here to ask a question that how many books do you have? So combien de livres avez-vous? How many books do you have? She replies, j'ai trois livres. Trois means three. And again, you can see she has made use of avoir. J'ai means I have. I have 3 books. Combien de stylos as-tu? Now here, this is tu as, the conjugation of tu as, which means this person is talking to another person who is singular and who is preferably of the same age. So whenever you're talking to someone of your own age, or you're talking to your friend, or you're talking to a younger sibling, you will make use of you are when you want to say you have. So you can see the difference in the two cases. In the above dialogue, this girl has used vous avez because she's talking to someone elder or her teacher, and here he is talking to a boy of his own age or maybe who's younger than him. So RTU is being used. So combien de stylo RTU? You know the meaning of stylo. Stylo means pens. So how many pens do you have? J'ai 5 stylo. 5. I have 5 pens. So this is how avoir is used in day-to-day conversation. Next topic is again important. You should put 5 stars so that you don't forget to review this topic in your book. Les articles définis, definite articles. This is very similar to the ones we did in the previous chapters. That was article indéfini. If you remember, a, une, and they, we have covered this topic quite in detail. So a is used for masculine singular nouns. Yun is used for feminine singular noun, and they is used for plural nouns, both masculine and feminine. All these mean a indefinite article. So now we are going to learn about definite article, which mean the. The different forms of les articles définis all mean the same, that is the, but since we know each noun in French, it can be categorized according to its gender and its number. So this necessitates the use of different articles définis when we are talking about different nouns. I hope it's clear. So in English, the girl, the boy, the books, these mean the same. Here, the same article is used, even for feminine singular, even for masculine singular and plural. But in French, we have different forms of the for each of these categories. So let's learn about those. So les articles définis, definite articles. The definite articles in French are used to denote objects that are known to the speakers. When you are talking about a noun which is defined or you're quite sure of, in those cases we use definite articles. It is equivalent to the in English as already discussed. So now let's learn about them. Le, la, le, le. So le is used for masculine singular, la is used for feminine singular, le is used for plural, and l apostrophe both masculine singular, but the nouns that start with vowel and silent h. So when we talk about the hotel, so in French it will be written as l apostrophe hotel. Since h is silent in French, we consider it using l apostrophe. So l'hotel. Now if I write l'école, again the school, e this starts with a vowel, so we make use of l apostrophe. La fille, so this means the girl. Le garçon, le the boy. Les fleurs, the flowers. I hope you understand the usage of these according to the noun being discussed. Now, number 1, le is used before a masculine singular noun beginning with a consonant. Second, la is used before a feminine singular noun beginning with a consonant. La and la become L apostrophe in front of a word starting with a vowel or a silent H. Example, le éléphant is wrong since E is a vowel. So the correct article défini which you'll use is L apostrophe. So it becomes l'éléphant. La école is wrong. École is feminine, but writing la will be wrong here since it starts with a vowel. So l'école. Les comes before all plural nouns irrespective of gender. No article is used before names of persons and names of profession after the verb être. So whenever you see a sentence having être as a verb, you will not make use of articles. No article. Neither indefinite article nor definite article. So when I say I am a doctor in English, suppose I write this. I am a doctor. So in French, you will write Je suis médecin. Okay, let me write it again. Je suis médecin. So I have not used any article before the profession. Okay, and even when you're writing the name of a proper noun, you will not make use of any article just as in English. So je suis médecin, you will not write je suis un médecin or une médecin, nothing like that. So no article is used before a profession or a proper noun. Say Jacques, this is Jacques, il est professeur. So this is Jacques, he is professor. No article is being used here. So this is all about this particular page. Moving on to the next one. Let's read these given examples. Le lit is the bed. Le portable is the mobile phone or the mobile. La chambre is the room. We have already discussed their meanings in the part 1. La porte is the door. So you can see the usage of le for the masculine nouns and la for the feminine singular nouns. Vowels. L'horloge, la fiche, l'enfant. Pluriel, les lits, les chambres, les affiches, les enfants. So, I hope les articles définis are clear to you now. Observez. Let's observe. C'est une chambre. C'est la chambre de Ala. So now in this section, they are trying to make us understand where to use article indefinite and where to use article definite. So if you read the first sentence, c'est une chambre, which means this is a room. So now this is not specified, right? This is a room. It could be anyone's room. But when I write c'est la chambre d'Ala, so I am specifying that this room belongs to Ala. So la chambre, when we have specified that this particular room belongs to Ala, we have defined it, we have specified it. So there is no questioning about it now. But in the first sentence, you can ask questions about it. Whose room is this? It is not specified, right? So here we make use of indefinite article. And in the second one, we make use of definite article. I hope it's clear. Similarly, in the second dialogue, ce sont des papiers. These are papers. Ce sont les papiers de Julie. So these are papers. It could belong to anyone. But in the second sentence, ce sont les papiers de Julie. So these papers belong to Julie. And in the first sentence, we make use of indefinite articles because it is not specified. And in the second sentence, we are specifying the name of Julie. So les is the article definite that we use here. C'est un livre. Un livre, c'est le livre de Robert. So in the first sentence, c'est un livre, this is a book. Un livre, we have made use of article indéfini. Again, we have not specified whose book that is. But in the second sentence, we have made use of le, that is article défini. So, c'est le livre de Robert because we are specifying that this book belongs to Robert. So, I hope now it's clear to you when to use indefinite and definite articles. So, now we have numbers. Initially, when I started teaching, we had learnt number names of 1 to 20, and now we are going to learn them ahead. So, let's quickly revise that. Okay, so 1 is a, 2 is the, 3 is trois, 4 is quatre, 5 is cinq, 6 is six, written same as in English but pronounced differently, six. 7 is sept, T silent. 8 is huit. 9 is neuf. 10 is dix. 11 onze. 12 douze. 13 treize. 14 quatorze. 15 quinze. 16 onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze. Quinze, 16, 16 says, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, and 20 is 20. So now let's learn the number names from 21. So 20 we know is 20. So now when we say 21, we write 21. Only in the first one after 20, that is 21, we write A. In the next ones, we do not. So 21. So the, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf. These are all same. You just add 20 before them. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30 has a new name, that is 30. Again, 30, A, 31 has A just as 21. Next, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Again, 40 has a new name. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you should by heart know the number names of 1 to 20 very well. And then the thing that you should remember is the names of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Rest in between 21 to 29, 31 to 39 and so on are easy if you know the number names till 1 to 10, because all you have to do is write the name Vanth and add the, trois, quatre and so on. I hope you're getting the point. So 20 is Vanth, 30 is Tronth and 40 is Caronth. So if you remember these well, you'll be able to do the countings easily. So now 40 was Caronth, so this becomes Caronth A. 42 is Caronth the, Caronth trois, Caronth quatre, Caronth cinq, Caronth six, Caronth sept, Caronth huit, Caronth neuf, and cinquante. Now you remember the name for 50. That is cinq conth. So now if you remember the name of 50, you can easily write for 51 to 59. That will be cinquante et un, cinquante deux, cinquante trois, cinquante quatre, cinquante cinq, cinquante six, cinquante sept, cinquante huit, cinquante neuf, and now 60 has a new name, that is soixante. I hope you're finding number names easy, right? Soixante, soixante et un. So 61 will be again soixante et un, soixante deux, soixante trois, soixante quatre, soixante cinq, soixante six, soixante sept, soixante huit, soixante neuf, and then soixante dix. That is soixante, 60 and 10. So 70. So soixante dix is the name for 70. So now you will not write soixante-dix a. So 71. 70 is soixante-dix. So now 71 will not be written as soixante-dix a. No, this is wrong. What you will write is, after 71 will be soixante onze. Now after soixante-dix, after 70 you will make use of ons, those, that is 11 to 20. So this also you should remember well. Soixante et onze. So 11 is ons. So soixante et onze. You take soixante from here, and after these, that is 10, you start with ons. Then douze. So soixante-douze, soixante-treize, soixante-quatorze, soixante-quinze, soixante-seize, soixante-dix-sept, soixante-dix-huit, soixante-dix-neuf, and 80. I hope this is clear to you, and if not, you can ask any of your doubts in the comment section. I'll revert, and you can watch the video again. Now 80 has the name quatre-vingts. Quatre-vingts. This you have to remember, okay? Then quatre-vingts. Again you come to the. You will be able to memorize this with constant practice and repetition. You just have to remember the tricks in between, which I told you. Just remember the names of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and in between it's just the same for all except for 70 to 80. And now again 81 to 89 we come back to quatre-vingts, quatre-vingts deux, quatre-vingts trois. We are making use of 1 to 10 again here. So quatre-vingts quatre, quatre-vingts cinq, quatre-vingts six, quatre-vingts sept, quatre-vingts huit, quatre-vingts neuf. Okay, again now 90 is quatre-vingt-dix. So after these, you will make use of ones. That is 11 to 19 you will make use of. So 80. Just remember 80 is 80 and 90 is 80 these. You add these to that. And after these you start with 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on. So you write 80 ons, 82, 83, 84, 14, 85, 86, 97, 98, 99 and 100 is so. So let's quickly revise the names. So 10 is these, 20 is Wang, 30 is Tron, 40 is Karon, 50 is Sankon, 60 is Swason, 70 is Swason. These you add 10. So 60 plus 10, 70. 80 is 80 and 90 is 80 these. So you just remember that 70, 71 to 79 you will make use of 11 to 19, that is ons, tus, tres, 14, can, ses, diset, disui, disna, and 91 to 99 also you will make use of 11 to 19, that is ons, dus, tres and so on. And in the rest numbers you will make use of simple 1 to 9, that is a, the, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf. I hope this is clear. Let's read this point. In 21, 31, 41, 51, 61 and 71, A is written in between, while in the case of 81 and 91 it is not. This is also an important point which you should keep in mind. In 80, Wang becomes Wang with an S, while from 81 to 99 it remains the same. So only in 80 you add an S to Wang, while when you write 81 to 99 it does not have an S. So these are the few points which you should keep in mind, which you will be able to remember with repetition. So revise these number names well. You can watch the video again. You can write down in the comments if you have any doubt. And I hope you know the trick how to learn them. So this is all about numbers 1 to 100. So this vocabulary we have already done. In the next video, we'll start with exercises of lesson 5. We are done with the chapter lesson 5 and I hope you're enjoying learning with me, and you can leave your positive, negative feedbacks in the comments. It will help me improve upon my teaching methods and it will help me know how many of you are following my videos. Thank you so much. Happy learning.